All right, what's going on, you guys? This is Aaron Scott shooting this video. I wanted to give you an update today. Today is October 31st. Happy Halloween for those that celebrate Halloween. Not really my holiday, but I know the kids love it. So happy Halloween for those that are celebrating Halloween with their kids. Make sure you take care of, make sure you are preparing your kids and letting them know that they're not supposed to take candies from strangers. That's a whole nother story. But I was shooting this video because I wanted to share with you some results that we're getting today. With the PET system, the perfect entry trading system, utilizing the system. We've been updating the system with some new tools, some new indicators for to help with confirmations in the market. Right now, we're looking at US30. I know a lot of you guys are looking for ways to trade US30. US30 represents the top 30 companies in the United States. It is basically our economy. With the US30, it is an indice. It can make or break your bank account depending on how you trade it and if you're on the right side of the trade. Now, notice yesterday in US30, we had a buyer signal here, went up. Then we had an ultimate seller signal right before 5 p.m. And then after that, we had a brief pullback here. We had another pullback here. I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see this. We had a pullback signal here. This is a basic retracement. It had another signal here. This red dot is our first indication that this signal is valid. Not only that, we had an impulsive move to the downside. We had a pullback for a flag. You had your seller's arrow here, another seller's indication here, and look what happened to the market after that. But pay attention to where we got the signal. We got the signal here. Not only that, we had a high spike in our oscillator here. We're still in green territory, but the green started to cross over here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Let's pull this down so you can see this oscillator. We have multiple oscillators for multiple confirmations. Excuse, that's my daughter London in the back. She's here with me in the video. But we have multiple confirmations in the market. As you can see, we were in bias territory here. We had a spike here when we got the signal. Then we also had we had a small cross here. Not only did we get the cross here around in this area, we also got a signal in our oscillator that we were getting a sale all up in this area. We also had a cross of our solar wind panel here, letting us know we're now in seller's territory. As soon as we got this seller signal here, the very next hour, we had a very large impulsive move to the downside, followed by a flag, and then you started getting your seller's arrows as well. We had a cross on the MACD down here as well. So we had multiple confirmations with the oscillators and with what's going on in the chart. Notice there is also a harmonic signal in conjunction with our ultimate seller signal here. You had a harmonic pattern as well. So there's multiple confirmations letting us know that US30 was getting ready for a drop. And then as it started to consolidate, we still started getting more signals in between based off the oscillators involved. And US30 today dropped well over 2,000 pips. 2,500 pips. Well over 2,000 pips in the market today alone. This is probably about an 8-hour period here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 11 hours or so. But that was well over 2,000 pips you could have caught utilizing the PET system on US30. Notice these crosses. These don't repaint. These crosses are very, very powerful. Notice where this cross happened here. We also got the signal and went up. We got a seller signal here. We had a pullback retracement signal there. Another retracement signal here. You could have put your sell stop right below this first retracement area here. You would have caught the entire move, pull back, put in another seller's order here, entire move all the way down to the downside. That is the easiest way you can trade US30 without knowing all of the technicals and the fundamentals. The PET system will give you the exact entry and exit points. That way you can be on the right side of the trade and not have to worry about any drawdown, not have to worry about your account going into the negative. You don't have to worry about any of that. You can figure out ways utilizing the PET system where you can get a good entry. You already know what time frame you're on. If you're on a higher time frame and you're seeing sales setting up on a higher time frame, you can go on a lower time frame to get the correct entry and get the correct exit. Because as you can see, if you were riding this trade all the way down, you wouldn't get out of this trade until you started getting buyers signals. Now here's the first buyer signal here as a first indication that the trend is almost ready to reverse. You have its where it's saying that it's caution, is oversold. Once you get your oscillators to start crossing and you start getting indications like this on the other side of the market, then you know you can get out of this you can get out of the sale and start looking for buys in the next 24 hours. But that's basically some results that we had utilizing the PET system and US30 today. With the PET system, you could have caught well over 2,500 pips. If you want access to the PET system right now, we're giving access for a one-time fee until we launch. Once we launch, then of course there will be a monthly fee. But if you want to get grandfathered in, you can get access to the PET system. Not only a PET system, you're going to get access to the daily trade setups that we're sending out as a group. You're going to get access to the signals group. You're going to get access to key strategies that we have. You're going to get access to our 1.2 to 2.2% daily return on crypto mining. You're going to get access to much, much more. Now, once you get access to the PET system, you will have access to that for the lifetime. Now, we also are launching our Imarketslive Academy, where we're going to teach you not only how to trade Forex, we're not only going to teach you how to use the PET system, but we're going to teach you the fundamentals, the technical sides of Forex, of the markets. That way, once you become a professional trader, you won't necessarily have to utilize the PET system or lean on the PET system for all of your trades. You can still utilize it for confirmations just to make sure that you're on the right side of the trade. But the goal inside of the academy is to teach you what's going on behind the charts, behind the scenes, behind the charts, what moves price, what drives price, and how you can trade the market without utilizing all of these indicators. I know a lot of people out there look at these charts, they'll look at the PET system, and they say, oh, it's too much on the screen. I understand that. You want to become a naked trader. You want to be able to look at price and price alone and be able to know how to get into and out of the trade. But guess what? 95% of the traders in this world fail because they don't know how to do so. So within our academy and our PET system, our goal is to at least give you the tools, the system, and the resources to help you get the results that you deserve. Yeah, you may want to trade as a naked trader. Don't take that literal. I'm talking about the charts here. You want to become a naked trader, but we want you to be successful. So if you're not successful in your trading, if you're not successful at reading the charts, then we want to at least help you, guide you while you're continuing your journey and learning how to trade. You still deserve to win now. What's the sense of waiting 6 months to 2 years before you start profiting in the markets when you can start right away, get access to the team, the PET system? We have people in the group that absolutely love the PET system because they've already had the backing, they've already had the education, they just didn't have the consistency in their results. Utilizing the PET system will take a lot of the pressure off your shoulders and it'll let you know when is the right time to get in the market, when is the right time to get out of the market. Because a lot of people's problems is they know that they're on the right side of the trade, but they get in the market at the wrong time and they end up in drawdown and they start sweating and they start taking losses before their win comes. So if you're in the market and you know that we're in a buy right here and you're noticing the market go up and you see in this arrow, this area here, some people are putting in sales. They're thinking that this uptrend is about to end. But if you don't have the PET system, if you don't have this harmonic pattern telling you, if you don't have the support and resistance zones at the top, or your resistance zone telling you where that area is, if you don't get these signals letting you know that the trend is over, you may get in the sell here and then have to worry about all of this drawdown. Not only the drawdown, you'll be in the negative for hours, and then you probably end up closing out your trade in the negative before you reap your rewards. You do not want to get in the trade for a sale at the wrong time. You want to make sure that you have the right confirmations, the right tools, and the right knowledge to know, okay, I'm getting in on the right side of the trade, but I want to be able to get in on the right side of the trade at the right time. That way, if I do get in the market and I notice this is a sale and it has a pullback confirmation, this is a retracement signal here, it comes up to this red dot, another retracement signal saying that this small retracement is about to finish, I could put a sell stop order right below this first retracement, and then the market is going to put me directly into profit. As soon as it activates my trade, I am in profit. Even though it pulled back, I'm still in profit, and I could have put in another trade based off of this flag. Now I got 2 trades directly in profit, no drawdown whatsoever on US30. That's 2,500 pips at a 0.01 lot size. You would have earned well over $250 on the smallest trade lot possible on this US30 trade. Over $250. Easy money. Some people don't make $250 at their job on a 9 to 5. You could have made that $250 in 8 hours utilizing US30 and the PET system on the smallest lot size possible. So right now, like I said, you can get access for the one-time fee. You do not have to pay any monthly access for the pet system training. You will always get all the future upgrades. We're always updating the site. We're always going to be updating the system. And just to show you, we have a few other things that we're working on here. Give me a second. See if I can pull up this chart. We have a few other things that we're working on. We're trying to build multiple systems for the pet system. So this is another template that we're going to be utilizing. As you can see, we have multiple oscillators that's telling us when to get into a sale. When you get into a buy, notice you have a buy here, you have a buy signal here, your oscillator turned to blue, then you get your green telling you that basically your buyers are now in control. And as you can see, the market went up. These are other tools that we have inside the pet system. If you get access as a one-time fee, you're going to get access to all of the future upgrades for the next 3 years. We're not going to hold you back. We're going to make sure you get continuous access to the trainings, the tools, the signals, and all future upgrades, paying a one-time fee. I'm telling you, the one-time fee, we can charge a monthly at that same one-time fee, and people will still be satisfied with the results. So if you are trying to get grandfathered in, if you want to save money in the next 3 years, instead of having to pay that monthly fee every single month, because the pet system is definitely worth it, instead of having to pay that monthly fee, you can get it right now, pay the one-time fee, and you will not have to pay access to the pet system for the next 3 years. This is your time to get grandfathered in. It's one of the most powerful systems I've ever used in my 3 years of trading. So hopefully you see the value. Hopefully you are ready to finally take your trades to the next level. Not only that, you will be joining a community of traders. We don't leave you alone. We're going to be trading live in November and December when we launch. We're going to be trading live with the pet system. We're going to be sending out daily signals and trade setups with the pet system. We're going to have multiple tools added to the pet system. We're going to have strategies. We have 3 key strategies that we teach you right off the bat that you can utilize to get daily results. Not only with the strategies, we have EAs coming out for every level of experience. We're going to have a basics access, advanced access, and an intermediate access. And each strategy will have its own EA. So not only are we going to teach you the strategy, not only are we going to teach you how to become the signal, not only are we going to teach you how to utilize the pet system, you will have expert advisors, EAs, that will semi-auto trade for you based off of not only the system itself, but the strategies that we have developed. So our goal is to create multiple streams of income within our Imarketslive Academy and to help you diversify your portfolio, not just in Forex and of course crypto, but we're going to get into indices, which is US30, metals such as gold and silver, stocks, futures, and commodities. We're going to help you diversify your portfolio in the markets, all while developing multiple streams of income inside of our Imarketslive Academy. The pet system is just one tool, one piece of the pie. We have a lot of things in store for you guys. So as you come on board, as you start to learn each other, build with each other, the goal is to make sure that you're getting the results that you deserve. If you're not getting those results that you deserve, get in contact with me so we can make something happen for you, because 2020 is the year of the wolf. Pet system, the perfect entry trading system, will be launched before January 1st. So hopefully you get grandfathered in. That way you do not have to pay monthly for the access to the pet system. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful Halloween. Enjoy your children. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you in the next video.